Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, we will explore more input attributes. So this is the list of all input attributes available in HTML5. Let's try some examples of these new input attributes. So let's say we've got this form. So the first input attribute that we're going to try today is placeholder. So the placeholder attribute specifies a hint for the input field. So as you can see, we've got this form here. So let's bring up our code editor. So coming down here, so this is our full name input element. So to add a hint, we can add another attribute here, so placeholder, and we can give some value. So full name, let's save it. And now as you can see, there's a full name inside this input box as a hint. So when I click here, when I type something, it goes away. As simple as that. So when you are using placeholders, you don't need labels, so you can just get rid of it. And this is how your form will look. Similarly, if we want to add a hint to our email input element, let's just get rid of this input label and add the placeholder attribute here. So placeholder, let's say email, let's save it. And now as you can see, the label is gone and we've got a hint here. So when you type something, the hint goes away. So that's all for placeholder. So moving on to the next one, which is autofocus. So let's refresh this page. So when the form is loaded, none of the field is focused. So what do I mean when I say focus? So when you click on a field, you get this blue outline and the cursor blinks. So this field is focused right now. So, but by default, it's not focused. So for example, we want our first field to be focused by default when the form is loaded. So we can do that using the autofocus attribute. So coming back here, let's say we want the full name to be focused automatically. So we can just say autofocus. Save it. Let's refresh it. And now as you can see, full name is by default focused. So it has this blue outline and the cursor is blinking. That's all for autofocus. So moving on to the next one, which is multiple. So multiple attribute specifies that the user is allowed to select more than one value. So if you see here, so at a time we can just click one. But if you want to select more than one, we can add this attribute. So coming down here. So in select, we can just give another attribute, multiple. Let's save it. And now as you can see, the entire drop-down list is visible up front. To select one item, we can just click on the item. But if you want to select multiple, we have to hold down Control and select the items we want. So let's say we want to select the first and third option. Now when you click on the register, so as you can see in the URL, we've got two key value pair for security question. So we've got the first pet name and then we've got nickname, so which is the first and the third one. That's all for today, guys. If you have any doubts or queries, feel free to drop a comment and we will discuss it. See you in the next video. Bye and take care.